This is the Dirt Floor Pour podcast. It's been a long time coming. We had plans to start it last year. We had a lot happen within the past year. We recorded some episodes, and we've never released them. But between last year and now, like I said, we just had a lot happen.
A lot. Y'all had a lot happen.
Especially with Dad getting sick and stuff like that. And I think that's one thing that's kind of pushed me to rekindle the fire of creating this podcast.
Yeah.
Because I feel like there's a story there that should be shared. And I feel like
there's a bunch of stories.
There's a testimony that I think that could be used for a greater purpose. And if there was any way I could create a platform to use it, I think this is the way I could do it and maybe reach people. And
we got a new guy.
We got my brother, Little Hootie.
Got to give these boys some inspiration. Start my own up.
Pace has got his own podcast. It's a.
If you like this one, you probably won't like mine, dude.
Yeah, this one is a. It's me and Dexter. It's gonna be.
I ain't gonna say it. I'm reading these. These are just the.
Dexter's got the script that we were gonna use for a podcast when we was originally gonna do it.
Yeah.
What do you got?
Oh man, the fishing tickets and the crow hunting,
dude.
But the love and the track supply—that's a good.
You told me to write that one down.
Yeah.
No. Time out.
Rapture happened in the church. Yeah.
What'd you say?
Rapture happened during church.
Is that your story?
Yeah, yes.
Okay.
We'll talk about that later.
Dude, no, okay. Well, we've actually got a lot that I want to cover today. Did my voice just break? Let me get it over here and see. I've got some things that we can talk about. Did you know that wild turkeys terrorized a Wisconsin neighborhood?
I guarantee you, I'll go up there and help them out.
We'll cover that in a little bit. We got a man who's locking himself in a room for an entire year for his health. And he's live streaming it 24/7. I heard this on the radio the other day. Yeah, he started it this year. I want to say it was like January 1st, but he's planning to stay in his room secluded for a year. He's married and he has children.
What's he scared of?
Dude, I don't know. It's
So
for
he's
his.
not leaving, like he's not leaving his house,
No.
or just not leaving his room.
He's not leaving his room. Like they have, from what I heard, he's got like this.
Got to have a bathroom.
We'll cover it in a minute. I got the link to the news story and everything. It's crazy. There's, let's see. There was a passenger who mistakenly boarded a plane and went like to Tokyo, and he wasn't supposed to go to Tokyo. Yeah, it's crazy. We're going to go over some things I've heard about the Appalachian Mountains because we are the foothills of the Appalachian Mountains. We're not really in the mountains as much, but you go east just a little bit and you'll be there. And I've been listening to some creepy things that goes on in the Appalachian Mountains.
Some hooey, dude.
What is that? I'm almost scared to say it. So where y'all want to go first?
It don't matter to me. Are we going off this, or are we going off what they're...
Either one, man.
Okay, I want to hear the crow hunting turned into a gunfight.
Oh, I forgot I wrote that one down.
Was you in this?
He was not. He was
Do
probably...
you know anything about this?
No idea.
Pace was probably only about 8 years old when that
Crow
happened.
hunt turned into a gunfight.
Yeah.
Well, we kind of had that same kind of story with a dove hunting that you were supposed to come to. We'll go into that.
All right,
after.
we'll cover that a little bit.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll be at the next.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right, so crow hunt that turned into a gunfight. Me and about 5 or 6 of my buddies that I used to run around with, we all went crow hunting. I want to say we was in Fayette County. It was one of my buddies' properties they had over yonder at a hunting club, whatever. And we had a crow call. We had some little decoys set out and stuff, and we tried calling some crows. I don't think we even killed a crow. I think it was all just... Of course, this was pre-Jesus, so it was probably, a little tight.
Traveling with the devil.
We was traveling with the devil back then. Anyway, well, we didn't kill no crows, and we ended up, let's have a competition to see who can shoot the most birds.
Yeah. Tweeties and
Well,
dragonflies.
legal birds.
Oh, legal birds.
Anyway, so me and my buddy Chance. His name's Chance too, Chance Key. We went down the side of this cutover, and we're seeing some birds. We're trying to shoot some birds, and the rest of everybody else. There was a couple of them on the hill behind us, and there was some off to the right of us and everything else. And about that time, a shot rings out, and it's like somebody just took a handful of rocks. All right. Anyway, back to the story.
Yeah.
Sorry for the technical difficulties. Anyway, So me and Chansky were off inside this cutover, and all of a sudden we hear a shot ring out behind us. About that time, it's like somebody picked up a handful of gravel and threw it at us. Somebody peppered us. And we said, whoa, we're down here.
Time out. Was y'all on somebody else's land? Was you on your land?
No, we had legal right to be there.
Okay.
Legal right to be there. Anyway, it was somebody in our group that was shooting that way.
Okay.
And we said, whoa. About that time, another one rang out. Peppered us again. And we said, quit, we're down here. Third time. After that third time, I said, no, I'm shooting back. You shoot at me, I'm shooting back. So I turned around, I started, doom, I had a pump. Doom. Chance is like, I'll join. So he shot too. And we heard him, whoa, you know. Anyway, I was mad.
Or you should be.
I was mad.
Did you get peppered?
Yeah, I mean, I had a Carhartt on. It was tickling my back. Anyway, we got up there to the top of the hill. I said, who was shooting? And somebody said, he was. Well.
Did y'all throw down?
No, we didn't throw down. But
Had some words.
We had some words, and good buddy of mine.
Oh, goodness.
It was good, buddy. Anyway.
Well, let me tell you about the dove hunt that you should have been. Well, I'm glad you didn't come because you probably would have got shot as well.
Okay.
So, because I think everybody ended up getting shot on the opposites, with the closest side of the gravel road. So we're in this, one of my good buddy Garrett's place, and we're up there, you know, just waxing some doves. I mean, there's dove. He planted the best little dove field.
Busted limits.
I'm talking about just whacking them. And I can't believe we didn't get checked. We didn't have nothing illegal, but I can't believe we didn't get checked because there was so many people around, and it was the opening day of dove season, you know, and everybody, you know, usually gonna see the GW wrap. Yeah. Well, anyway, so we're up there, and I just got that new Quiet Cat bike that I won from that event we went to, and so you know I pull up, you know I got it in the back, you know I'm gonna ride it. So what I did, I had some little there's little baggies that go on the outside of the bike that you can put. You know, I had shells, you
like
know,
satchel bags,
like a satchel bag, but it also it was like had a really good liner in it. It's sort of like a parachute liner, but it has holes in it.
Right.
So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make this be a cooler. So I just I got my ice out of my regular cooler and put it in there and just filled it up. So I was just driving around giving everybody drinks.
What did you have in that cooler?
It was no alcohol beverage. Yeah, there was just some preachers there, so we was good. Anyway, so we you know I was driving around, you know, giving folks some Mountain Dews and stuff like that, and I come over to my other buddy. I won't say his name because he's in this story that's not too.
I think I know the buddy you're talking about.
Yeah, well, we're our good buddy. but anyway, so we're over there and we're all behind. There's hay bales just all spread out all through around the place, so where we can get behind and hide. Folks that don't know about dove hunting, you know, you need a good spot to hide because them doves they'll fly around, they pee, and they'll just peel off. You won't get a shot. Well, anyway, so we're out there, and there's a couple dogs that are retrieving, and I'm talking about, you just hear folks just pow, 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 all the way around. And I said, man, this is a pretty good little shoot, you know. And I ain't even got my gun. I've got my gun. I'm holding it, driving down this, and this is an electric bike. So I'm mashing the button and holding the gun, and I got all these drinks right here, you know. And this is could have been a bad little spot, but I have my shells over here in this compartment.
Yeah.
So I'm driving down through there. Well, I come to, you know, my buddy Garrett's, come to him first. I'm like, hey, man, you want some shells or you want something to drink? He's like, yeah. So I went on to the next spot and got them some. Well, then I got to our buddy, and he's with him and his girlfriend and his little boy. Yeah. Well, he's like it's sort of in the middle of the field, but he's off to the end. And there's been a lot of low birds, and you know, dove hunting, any kind of bird hunting, you don't want to shoot low birds. You want to keep them in the air. Well, there was a guy on the other side of the field. He done got trigger happy.
Shooting low birds.
Yeah, he done got trigger happy. And so he done shot a couple low birds and everything like that, where, you know, you can hear them low birds, you know, you can hear the coming beside you. Well, we was sitting over there, and sure enough, and he was shooting high brass. Not like a regular old, you know, dove load that we shoot. He was shooting some high brass, and I'm talking, it sounded like a turkey load. It was pretty daggum.
Oh, my goodness.
So, but anyway, they probably weren't turkey loads, but they sound, you know, when you hear something coming by your head, you know, you hear that shoo, 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 you want to get down. Well, I was like, man, I said, dude, shooting low birds. So, and we just kind of let it go and everything like that. Well, I was like, I looked at them, I said, well, I'm going to, since he keeps shooting over here, I'm going to go over there by, you know, there was another little hay bale, so I went over and got by it. Well, sure enough, here come, I mean, I ain't fired a shot yet. Here come one right to me, right over the top, and I'm blistered. It falls on the ground. here comes some more. Well, my gun jams. And, well, I'm trying to fix it, and I'm walking out there to get my bird. Well, all of a sudden, this other dude that's in front of me, I guess he didn't know that I was right there.
Yeah.
Because nobody been at that one spot.
This is the same guy that's shooting
No,
lovebirds?
no.
Different guy.
Different guy. Well, he throws up, and there's a dove that's going to, mine's still alive, but it's just flopping on the ground. and
Right.
everything. So a dove sees that, and they get attracted.
Yeah.
Seeing that, well, he comes down right there. Well, that dude, and I'm friends with this guy. I'm talking about beads down. I mean, he's right down, and he shoots right in. I'm talking about. I'm fixing to go and pick this bird up, and he goes and shoots right in front of me, and I'm like, okay. I fall back because I was like, I know he shot, but he didn't. He went right by me and everything, and he was like, man, are you okay? I said, yeah, I'm fine, but it scared me to death.
Oh, yeah.
So I left the dove. I said, forget that dove.
Yeah, we'll get it later.
I went and got back over there by my bike and by the hay bales. Well, I'm on this side, and my buddy over here, he's not going to shoot. The guy that I was talking about.
Yeah.
He's not going to shoot towards me because I'm there.
Right.
And so I'm not worried about him. So I've got my back like this right here, and I thought I would be further away from the these other guys. So I wouldn't have to worry about them. Well, I'm sitting there, and I just got my gun propped up right there. Well, all of a sudden, I hear boom, and I'd get stuck right there.
Was it our buddy?
No. It was the guy that was shooting.
Oh, my goodness.
When I tell you, I started bleeding. It was up. It done buried up into my skin up under my armpit, and I was like, but I didn't know that. I was like, I just felt the sting, and I was like, oh, I got shot.
Oh my!
And I just held it, and I was like, I just kind of fell to the ground. I was like, gosh. I was like, please, this ain't how I'm going out. I was like, come on, this ain't how I'm going out. So I'm holding it, and I just fall to the ground. I'm like, I'm kind of scared to look. I was like, and blood don't bother me, but
Your blood does.
yeah, no, and that blood don't. It's just I didn't want to get shot.
Oh, nobody does.
And so I'm like, oh gosh, I don't want to look. Well, our buddy comes over there and checks on me. And he's like, you all right? And I was like, I don't know. So he starts looking around. Well, he's like, well, I don't see no blood. Well, I was holding, I couldn't hold up under my armpit where it was hurting. I was just holding right there. So he just kind of looks over my back. He said, oh, you're good. I don't see nothing. Well, I was like, I know I got hit because I can feel it. I mean, I can feel it hurting, pinched. And so I left that area. And I went up there to our buddy Garrett, and I was talking to him. I was like, man, I said, I got shot. And he said, yeah, I seen you go down. He said, I just didn't know who shot you. I said, that guy on the other side over there. I said, when I find out what's wrong, I'm gonna go over there and see him in a second. I done got mad.
Oh yeah.
So I'm sitting over there, and I raised my arm up, and sure enough, here comes some blood, and there's that pellet. I pulled it right out. Comes right out. It's only one pellet.
Yeah.
But as all that's going on, that same guy, here come a bunch of birds. Well, we say, low bird. We're yelling.
He shoots anyway.
Son of a gun. Boom, boom. I mean, loud.
He never been dove hunting?
I don't know. Well, anyway, so the dude shoots, and our buddy,
Oh yeah.
I'm talking about, I seen it all happen. I mean, like it was just all,
He
but
seen
he
blood in
shot,
his eyes.
I seen it. He shot over towards him and his little boy and his girlfriend and everything.
Oh.
This dude, I was like, I just witnessed a murder.
Yeah.
He literally, he's like, "What's up, dude?" Like yelling, having a, how he is.
Yeah.
But dude goes over and picks his bird up. The other guy, he goes picks his bird up, and he's walking off. And all of a sudden, our buddy just throws down, and
He shot to the back.
and just boom. And I was like, and his dude falls over, and I'm like,
Did he just kill him?
I'm like, oh my God. I said, he just killed this dude. And all of a sudden, dude just gets up and he's kind of whimpering back to his little spot. And I was like,
No more low birds.
I looked at Gary and I said, he just shot him. I got shot, but he really shot him.
Mine was an accident. That was
Yeah,
first degree.
I was like, oh my gosh. I mean, that was bad. So, anyway, the dude didn't, I think he just got peppered, but our buddy went over and talked to him, like, hey dude, we got a problem, and, the dude ended up leaving, and the Hardy was a swell dude. I guess it just ain't never
inexperienced.
Yeah. He just seen all them birds coming in but Hardy was, he was a nice guy, but, he got peppered, and I got peppered too, but it was.
Well, I mean, that's one of those things. It's like, everybody makes mistakes, but those mistakes can be detrimental.
that
That's
can
why
kill you. Like
firearm safety is extremely important.
100%.
And
Especially low birds.
yeah.
Especially low birds.
You might want to discuss things before you get started. Hey, no low birds.
For sure. Yeah. So be careful out there, guys.
I about shot self one time.
Really.
Yeah, I wish he was here to tell the story. It was one of those that, like, even I think back on it, and it still gives me chills. Just scares me to death. We were in a chicken house. We had a chicken house when I was growing up, raising chickens and stuff. And well, I think it may have been right after we got out of the chicken business. And there was these just ginormous rats that would run around in the chicken house. And me and him were down there with
I think we lived the kind of same life because I've got the same kind of story.
But we were in there with 12 gauges. Dude, in a chicken house.
Yeah.
Just, be careful where you shoot.
Mine was a corn crib.
Okay. Anyway, I've heard that story. Anyway, me and Steph's down there, and all of a sudden there was this pile. We would push the chicken manure. We'd push the chicken manure in the back of the this was after we got done with chickens, because we pushed all the chicken manure that was on the floor to the back because we would use it to put on the pasture and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we were walking out through there, and there was a rat that come up on the side of that mound, and I reckon Seth was going to take off close to it and get closer before he shot. Well, I didn't know he was going to take off, and I just threw up shoot. I threw up, shot, and he was right here. And I remember his look in his face. He was like,
Did that just happen?
yeah. And I remember my thought, like,
I was about killed him.
yeah, dude, still thinking about it just gives me like a heart murmur. I mean,
So I'm kind of curious to hear. We need to put a poll up of how many kids our age actually went out and did that, shot rats in their corn crib. You talking about shooting them in your
chicken
house. We had this corn crib that had, I'm talking about every time we go down there to get corn for the cows and stuff, there would be rats just running out of the corn crib. And my buddy, we got down there and we shooting BBs. But we ran out of BBs one day. And
time out.
yeah, go ahead. But anyway, so we had this corn crib. And we had a bunch of rats that would just stay in there, and we had a whole bunch. We had one of them, Red Ryder BB guns. You pump, and we had another one that you'd hand cock. And I'm talking about, we would blister the mess out of these rats, but they was tough. I mean, they was thug rats,
Big old rats.
big old rats. I mean, you couldn't kill them with a dead gum. I mean, you hit them in the head, they just like they look at you and laugh.
Give them black eye. That's about
They
it.
just look at you and laugh, and so me and my buddy, we just ran out, and we went through a whole, them big old huge
The little.
they're like 1,000 BBs in.
Is it the milk carton one? Or is it
No.
the plastic one with the red top?
I remember the milk carton. No, this one's a little plastic. You just dump in there.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, we had them, and we ran out. I mean, we're sitting there, and
That's a lot of BBs.
Our arms are like, I mean, I can't believe I ain't got like Popeye arms popping that thing.
Did you get that from spinach? Nope,
Yeah,
Red Ryder.
yeah, that's right. And anyway, we ran out and ran out of BBs, and that's like to a young teenage boy, when you run out of shells over a rat or something, like, you're like, man,
We got to figure out what to do next.
we got to figure out something, dynamite. Figure out something.
You'll be grabbing all kinds of crazy stuff.
So only thing, my grandma kind of, she took care of us when I was younger. Like, as far as like my mom worked, and so we would always go to my mom's house, stay there. Well, my granddad already passed, and so I just went to the gun cabinet, and the first thing I seen was a 12 gauge.
Oh.
And so
How old are you?
I don't know, probably 12.
Oh, yeah.
12, 13, something right in there. But anyway, me and my buddy's name's Honey Bun. We get in there and we literally.
Is he a bigger guy?
Oh yeah, he's good.
Oh, I mean.
Yeah.
Honey bun.
I see. I know what he looks like. Never met him, but I know what he looks like.
Yeah, he's a good dude. He's a phenomenal guy. He's an awesome guy. But anyway, he needs to be on the podcast. I mean,
Bring him on, man.
tell some funny stories. But anyway, so we get there, and sure enough, there's old big rats all in there, and they're just, they just get up there and they just look at you.
Yeah.
They're in them little lofts. And
Oh,
everything.
yeah.
Well, I'm not thinking, I'm thinking of a mentality of, I've got to.
What size shells you got?
Just regular birdshot.
Oh, still.
But still, you're in a house, basically.
Yeah.
And this basically thinking about you're in this house and there's rats up on the ceiling, and you're like, yeah, I got to get rid of them.
Don't matter if I blow a rafter out.
Not with a slingshot. Oh, there was panels blown. So the first shot, I'm letting my buddy shoot, and I'm like, yo, yeah, come on, let's do this. I'm all for it. And the first time when I seen that whole side of the wall fall off in a big old hole, I'm like, get it, shoot it. I was like, keep on going. I thought about it for a second. I was like, yeah, we'll fix it
We're
later.
too far in now.
Yeah, dude. When I tell you, and it was automatic. When I tell you, we started throwing some shells through that, and there's holes all. I mean, I'll take you down there one day. I mean, there's holes all in this son of a gun. But
Is it that one right there across where we went home?
Yeah, across the road.
Okay, I know what you're talking about.
yeah, and when I tell you, we was in there blowing some stuff. I mean, blowing panels, blowing tin off the roof. I mean, the rat didn't have a chance. I mean, it was carnage in there. but there was just one rat. We was down to. I think we had 2 shells left. And like I guess this thug rat, of all the rats,
The alpha.
yeah, the alpha male of,
Of the
rats.
rat pack.
We called him Randy the rat. Randy kind of got, he was like, "What's going on?" He pops up, and he's in between the size of a small house cat to a probably a squirrel.
That's not a rat. That's a gopher.
Oh, every one of them was gopher, but this one come out. He was like the thug. He come up out of that son of a gun, and I was like trying to load the gun because it was my turn. This son of a gun come up, and I shoot, and he spun around like I shot him in the butt.
Yeah.
Because he was going across, and I remember shooting, and he fell off. And then climbed back up there, and I shot him again. But it wasn't a good shot because we was like, freaking out because it was a big old rat.
Yeah.
We was gonna have to get our picture taken or something, And
send it to Alabama Wild Game. Get it posted in the magazine like they used to back in the early 2000s.
And so anyway, I shoot this rat. It don't kill it. He ends up making it down into the corn, and we dug. I'm talking about we dug and never did find that rat. I don't know if he made it or not, but he won the OG of two 12-gauge shots.
God.
Sound like you talk about Suge Knight, bro.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, it was with Tupac when he got shot.
Oh, yeah, I've heard that story.
Yeah, that's who he was. His old Suge.
Have you ever heard of the Appalachian folklore? You never heard like the stuff that goes on in Appalachia at night?
No.
I mean,
Dude,
it can't be that bad,
I was scrolling on TikTok and like I came across this video and this person was talking about like things not to do at nighttime if you live in Appalachia.
Don't we live in Appalachia?
Well, sorta.
Sorta.
I think we're too far west.
You talking about
Double Springs, that area? You talking about like up in the?
I'm talking about like
Tennessee.
mostly like what's above us?
You got Bankhead Forest. And
No, keep going.
That's Huntsville.
Probably
Florence.
What's above Georgia?
Above Georgia, that's Tennessee.
Is it?
Yeah, Tennessee, Virginia,
No, Tennessee.
West Virginia.
West Virginia.
Maybe that's one thing.
Carolina. What are you talking about?
I'm not good at geography.
Above. Are you talking about above Georgia?
Oh,
That
the
is
Appalachians,
Tennessee.
the mountain range.
South Carolina.
Okay, whatever.
North Carolina.
Anyway.
We both dropped out of college.
Anyway,
West Virginia.
I work at the local plant. Anyway,
Oh, good
here's some things that you don't do in Appalachia at night. If you walk, I'm not good at. Is it geography?
Yeah,
Is that the right
maps?
term? I'm not good at maps.
Oh,
Anyway,
God. Don't take him hunting. Get lost.
I don't go anywhere I don't know where I'm going.
He said, I ain't going 5 foot from the truck.
No, I'll stay in the truck. What are you talking about? Anyway, things you don't do in Appalachia at nighttime. If you hear somebody call your name, don't acknowledge it. Don't respond. Don't whistle after
Well,
dark.
that's just not neighborly.
Your neighbors better be talking when the sun's still up.
So somebody just says, "What's up, Chance?"
You act like you don't acknowledge it. You just keep going.
You just keep going.
Just keep walking.
All right, what if he keeps saying it?
You keep walking.
You're like, hey, Chance, are we going to take this turn? You're like, nope.
No, don't say anything. Don't. It didn't happen. I think that's the thing. I think it's like if you hear your name, it didn't happen.
Okay.
Anyway, don't whistle after dark. Apparently, it invites things that don't knock. That's spooky.
Oh no, dude.
I ain't going to Appalachia. If you see 2 moons, go inside because one of them is watching you.
I think both of them are watching you.
Next podcast in the woods in the Appalachian Mountains, dude.
Bro, I'll do it.
You're gonna hear. Chance, I don't think you're gonna see the headphones. And microphone.
Where'd you go? I don't know.
Somebody behind the tree probably put in more than I put in so far.
If the woods go silent, it's a warning.
I think that I mean I've heard the woods go silent before, and it's not a good. It's not a cool feeling though. We was out we was all camping one night, and I can't remember how many people was out there with us, but it it's a weird when you hear crickets and everything, you hear the hoot owls and everything, you're like, oh yeah, everything's like
All that stops at once.
all thing and it's like just super quiet.
All you can do is hear your breathing.
Yeah, and hear somebody fart or something over.
What? That would be me.
Yeah.
It would probably be more than that.
Yeah.
No, I'm not big on going after the supernatural, but I would like to go see if we could spend the night in Appalachia somewhere.
Hey, dude, I got a house that we can go spend the night at one night.
Is it in Appalachia?
I mean, it's in northern Mississippi. I've sent you the video about the door swinging open and stuff. I hadn't sent that to you.
I don't remember.
I thought I did. Well, I experienced it. That'll be a whole different podcast. We'll talk about that.
Okay.
Go over to P Ridge, bro.
Hey, dude, our old house.
Yeah.
No, but that kind of leads me into the next topic I want to talk about. Have you ever seen the Missing 411?
What's that?
It's about all these like the ones I've seen is about elk hunters and deer hunters and stuff. They like go missing without a trace. Like there's a whole book. What's it? Is it David Pilates? He wrote like a series of books on Missing 411, and like it's about all these people that like go hunting or go in the woods and they just go missing without a trace. Nobody hears from them. There's actually one that he went missing and was missing for like a number of years, and then ended up showing back up, like nothing had happened.
It's like he went into a time loop or something.
Yeah.
To like a little.
Some people relate it to aliens. Some people, just nature somehow, took them. But it's a lot of it is very, very weird. If you get time, look into it. I don't know enough about it to really have a good comment on it, but just what I do know of it is very intriguing.
Huh. Check that out.
Check that out.
So what we got on here? Oh, me. David rear ends the guy. Guy gets cut off.
That's self story. We had to get him to sell that one.
Self story. Okay.
Round Earth or flat Earth? Go.
Right.
Not flat.
Not flat, bro. It's round. I don't understand. Okay. All right. This is going to be very controversial. There's a lot. Here's my theory on the flat Earth conspiracy. Like, there's a lot of people, mainly Christians, who believe the flat Earth. And what I think that people that believe in I think the flat Earth theory was a psyop pushed by, I don't know who, maybe the devil, I don't know, to discredit Christianity. Because like I said, most people that believe flat Earth are Christians and they try to support it with the Bible, which I see where they kind of get it, the four corners of the earth and all that. But at the same time, that could simply mean the compass,
Yeah.
cardinal direction. What I have a problem with is like when Jesus talks about as far as the east is to the west, that's a circle.
Yeah.
Because it's continued, like it's forever. Because if you go north, eventually you'll go south. But if you go east, you'll always be going east. If you go west, you'll always be going west. There's two people I have a hard time having a serious conversation with. That's flat earthers and people that completely deny Jesus existed. Like, I get, people that maybe don't believe he was God incarnate. But like to say he doesn't exist or never existed, that's just, to me, that's very irrational with all the historical proof that we have for it.
Yeah. Since we're talking about Jesus, let me tell you about the time I thought the rapture happened at church.
Yes, I want to hear this story.
Okay. You know about the rapture, right?
Right.
I mean, in the Bible. So, it's talking about, you're going to hear the trumpet sound.
I'm not a rapture guy.
And the what?
No.
No, we'll talk about that later.
Okay. Well, anyway,
I don't believe in the premillennial rapture.
Okay.
doctrine.
Well, it says in the Bible, about the trumpet.
A lot of people do. I don't think that's a salvation issue.
Yeah.
So
Well, anyway, we're talking about the trumpet sound and stuff like that. Well, I was at my ex-girlfriend's house, the girl I was dating at the time, and I'm not her house at church, and we're in there, and it was like the first few times I've been, going. I'd went there before, and they was having, it was a different church, it was I think it was a Church of God, what was that, and they was, I can't remember about what time it was, but anyway, they was having service, and the preacher, he got to preaching. He's talking about all kinds of stuff, and he's getting into it. Getting into it. Well, all of a sudden, I was like, man, I gotta go to the bathroom. It hit me. So, so I'm in there, and through the church, there's like, you can hear, there's like little
Speakers?
Little speakers that are all throughout the church that you, like, wherever you go, you can hear the message.
Right.
So, and they've got a choir up there. They got everything going on, and they're backing up the preacher. They're what?
Hallelujah.
Maybe I don't
Sorry.
I don't remember what they were singing, but I remember that he was preaching. He was sure enough preaching. And well, I'm in the bathroom. I'm.
Wait. Sure enough, preaching was he yapping? Was he yapping?
I don't know.
And the Lord said, "I wear these red bottoms." What? Because I walk in the blood.
Probably.
Drewski.
Well, I'm in there. I'm in the bathroom, and I'm taking a good slam.
Yeah.
And well, I was thinking, man, I better go out. They're gonna think I'm just, skipping out. But man, my belly was hurting, so I'm sitting there.
Devil get you.
And all of a sudden, ever since I was, as a kid, the preachers, they'd always preach about about the end times and stuff like that. Get you scared to death, if you ain't living right, if you're getting left.
Right.
So anyway, I'm sitting in there and using the bathroom, and all of a sudden, the preacher, he said, "You know what? I'm feeling it today. The Lord's coming back. He's coming back soon." He said, "I know." And about that time, I heard boo, and I was like, "What in the world?"
And you on the pot?
I'm on the pot, and I'm like looking around. I'm like, "Well, that sounds like a horn, buddy."
Lord, let me walk first.
When I tell you, it went off again. And it's loud.
It sounded like a trumpet.
It did. What it was. That's what it was.
Oh.
It was blow. He said, "I feel it coming on right then." About that time, it blew. And I'm like, is this where we're going, Jesus? Am I going to be on the toilet when this happens? So I'm sitting there, and I was like, it went off 3 times. I'm like, and it kept going. And then I didn't hear nobody talking after that. It went silent. And usually, if they keep doing that, you'll be able to hear something.
Yeah.
Hear them talking, I was like looking at myself. I was like, I ain't turned. I ain't turned yet. I ain't went up to Jesus. So I'm left.
I got left, and I got the bubble guts.
I'm left. I said, I'm gonna be here. So I was like panicking, I hurried up and wiped, and I'm like, I didn't even wash my hands.
Oh, wow.
I'm talking about panic. I'm trying to run out. So I run out the door, and I'm looking, and I'm like, there ain't nobody around, dude.
Nobody outside.
I'll walk into the freaking, where everybody in there where everybody
auditorium.
Was at, in the auditorium. It was bare. There was nobody in there. You talking about somebody getting scared, buddy? I done got scared. I said, everybody in this whole church, and I'm on one left.
I know what Jimmy was doing last weekend. Why is he not here?
I was freaking out. And this is a different church. I ain't never been like. I was raised up, Church of Christ and going there, and so they didn't ever do none of that stuff at the church that I went to and beforehand. And well, anyway, so I'm not freaking out. I'm not knowing what's going on, and all of a sudden I turn around. And I'm looking down the hallway, and there's this little boy standing there, and I'm like, well, I know he didn't get left.
He should have made it.
You know what?
Boy, that stole too much candy from the local store.
So I took off. I'm talking about running towards it, so he's probably freaking out. So I run over to him, and I'm looking, and he's like looking at me like, and then all of a sudden I see some more kids. I'm like, what's going on? Why is these kids left? And so I'm looking over here, and what it is, they had went out, and you know how in the Bible it's talking about walking around the
Walls of Jericho.
Walls of Jericho, and so they was outside walking around the church, and they was blowing one of them shofars.
And you,
fella, When I seen, I'm telling you, when I finally seen folks walking by, I was like, "There's some people." Oh, you talking about scared to death?
I mean, I can't imagine. Man, when the Lord comes back, I hope I'm not on the toilet.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was. I thought that was it for me.
When you sit on the toilet, you be like, oh, maybe just waiting. You go there, ain't nobody in there, and I don't leave.
It's a bad spot to be at. Son. I about messed my britches again.
We're going to have to clip this and make that one a clip.
Yeah. Well, what y'all talking about? Yeah, I got to tell a funny, another funny story.
I'm trying to think of a funny story.
Oh my gosh.
I got this.
Oh, no.
What's I know y'all got in a fight back in the day.
He hit me with a mag light one
Did
time.
that, yep.
I was, let's see.
Why'd you hit him with Maglite? What'd he do?
Mess with the bull, get the horn, dude. I don't know what to tell you.
No, I remember let's see, how old was I? I was probably 12 or 13. Maybe, no, I was older than that because had to be like 3 or 4.
Yeah.
You hit him?
He hit me with a mag light.
Well, goodness, he's 3 or 4.
Well, okay. I was probably 14, all right, I think. And I had this little girlfriend. I want to talk on the phone with her. And, of course, that's back before we had cell phones. And we had the White House phone.
Oh, yeah.
And
Did he go over and hang up on her?
No. I think I'd been picking on him, and just give him a hard time because he's my little brother.
I did text one and tell her he liked boys and didn't like her no more.
He did do that. He did. Anyway, I was sitting there and I'd been picking on him or something. Anyway, I'm sitting there, I'm talking on the phone with that girl. And about that time, he comes over and kind of taps me on the shoulder, and I turn around, and Dad had this big long mag light, black mag light,
Heavy something.
heavy metal mag.
They don't make them like that no more.
No, they don't. And
That's like a whooper. You can spot them, and all of a sudden I'm gonna get a hold of it.
Yeah. He took that mag light, and as soon as I turned around, whop, popped me right here. I had a black eye for weeks. He hit me with he about hit me with a golf club one time. I guess I'd been picking on him again, and I was laying in the yard.
Tasmanian devil over
Oh,
here.
he was rough, still is. Anyway, I was laying in the yard, I guess after picking on him, and I'm just laying there in the grass looking up at the sky, I may have had my eyes closed, and I heard Pawpaw Steve. He said, "Chance, look out, Chance." By that time, I kind of moved over, and a golf club came right where my head was.
What was you trying to hit him for?
Well, they was playing football in the yard, and they just, dude, I was getting up. I swear I was spitting dirt.
We were rough.
Yeah, they was just tackling you.
Hey, you know how you make a rabid dog, don't you?
How's that?
You raise him like we raised him. That's why that jugger ain't scared nobody.
I don't know, dude.
Yeah.
Yes.
What do y'all believe in aliens?
Well,
Oh, you got all kinds of crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, I went crazy with it, man.
Didn't the government come out like a year ago, like aliens are real? And everybody's like, okay.
They just came
Alright,
out with
dude.
stuff
No,
about
that's
these.
fine. We knew it. We're fine.
Oh, they talking about it right now. I don't really care about the aliens. I kind of want to know more about them E-files.
E-files, yeah, that's what they're trying to get around.
Yeah.
E-files. What's the E-files?
Epstein.
Oh.
I was trying to avoid saying that word in case it blocked us or something.
Here in about 10 minutes, we'll get all into it.
No, it's all right. We'll pass.
Oh,
Hey, how much time we got on there?
That's what I was saying.
Check it. Are we at an hour yet?
Probably.
Probably. We're at 44 minutes, 50 seconds.
Let's go just a couple more minutes.
Okay, let's take. What is your? Let me think. What is your craziest memory with both of y'all?
With us?
Mm-hmm. Like about getting in trouble or something like that.
Well, there was such an age gap between us that I don't
Yeah.
feel like we got in trouble together.
Did they ever get in trouble snaking out or anything like that?
We never had to sneak out. Mom and Dad was always lenient with us.
There you go.
Yeah.
And in my opinion, I think it was good for us.
Yeah.
That they were as lenient as they was because I trusted them. I don't remember ever really lying to my parents.
That's good.
I never had to.
Yeah.
I would tell them what I was going to do, and I would come home, or if I wanted to do something that maybe I
That's what my
shouldn't be doing, I would do it at the house because I know I wouldn't get near as much trouble if I did it at home.
Yeah.
Whether if I was to do it somewhere else.
That's right.
And I think that's good parenting.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. For sure.
I only snuck out one time.
You snuck out?
Yeah.
When?
Does she know about it?
Nope. Not,
She about to.
I was about to, dude. I was like 16, I guess. I don't remember if I was grounded or what was going on, but yeah, I took off out the back door about 10 o'clock. Went and seen the girl in Jasper.
Wow.
Well,
yeah, that's about it.
The only thing I ever snuck and done, me and Andy, you know my buddy Andy, don't you?
Yeah.
Mississippi. I had this 22. We was like 11. You know, we weren't allowed to have guns.
Yeah.
Just us at that time because we were so young. But we loved going out there just shooting birds, squirrels, whatever, and we'd cook them over a fire, eat them, everything. We wanted to be mountain men.
Yeah.
Well, Dad was at work, and again, this was back before we had cell phones. And Mom, when she wanted us to come up, because we had a farm, we'd cruise out all over the farm, and if she wanted us to come home or supper was ready, she'd get out to her car and honk the horn, and I could hear it, you know. So we'd make our way back home walking.
That's right.
No four-wheeler, nothing like that. We walked everywhere. But anyway, we wanted to kill some squirrels or something like that, and pellet guns and BB guns just wasn't doing it for us. We couldn't get our fix off of it no more.
Right.
So I snuck in the house and grabbed my old 22, and we went out there and shot the place up, you know.
Yeah.
And then I was too scared to bring it back home.
So you left it in the woods.
I left it in the woods.
I bet you that joker got all types of
It got on.
rust.
Yep. And you know what I did with it? And
Hit it.
I hid it in a hole.
Why do we do that?
I left it in the hole for years. And I went back down there one day and knew exactly where I put it. And I pulled it out, and it was nothing but the barrel and the metal components. The wood had rotted away completely.
Yeah.
And then I brought it back up to the house, and I put it in a bucket, and it stayed in the garage for another couple years. And I guess it ended up getting thrown away. But that's one of those things that's like, man, why did I do that? You know, I wish I still had that. That was a gun I killed my first deer with.
Yeah.
Killed my first squirrel with it.
Yeah.
And it ruined it. But
Yeah. I've done the same kind of stuff. I don't know why us boys would do that, you know. My one of my nephews, he did the exact same thing. I let him borrow a gun, and it he used it. Him and his buddy used it, and then they just left it in the woods. No, at the barn. And I went down there, and this is one of my good guns. I mean,
Rusted up.
Oh my gosh! I got down there and seen it, and I was like, it like took my breath away. I was like, why? Why? Thing had to do just move it maybe 4 or 5 foot into the channel.
Right.
I just forgot about it. Just not thinking, and you know, we just do that sometimes.
That's crazy. I mean, I
You
guess
don't want to get in trouble too, you know.
you don't want to get in trouble, and once it's too far gone, it's like you feel like you can't bring it back.
Yeah,
You know,
it's lost.
Yeah. Oh, I lost it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. In the next episode, we didn't cover all the things I wanted to cover that I listed at the beginning of this episode. But in the next episode, we're going to talk about how I started a forest fire when I was in the 3rd grade.
A big forest fire?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
That was like 2 or 3 different fire departments had to come up there.
Did you tell them? Did they know it was you at the beginning?
Let's get into the story in the next episode.
Okay.
Thank you for tuning in to the Dirt Full Port podcast. Catch us here next time.
Care if I plug?
Follow, subscribe, and comment. And thanks for watching. And Pace wants to plug his podcast that he has by himself and some of his friends that they do.
Check me out on the Mob Boys on YouTube, the Mob Zero on TikTok, and PH0LT on Twitch. That's what's up, dude. You got anything?
It's good.